was very moved by the drama that we just listened to. Obviously, being that it was a radio documentary, it gave more scope for visualising what was going on yourselves. Never really thought of kind of the innocent aspect of it, as Baji explained at the beginning, and it's really nice to have that kind of scope now to be able to think of. Actually, from a different perspective, like we're not thinking of it from Sandaji's or the Singh's point of view, we're thinking of it from individual lives lost.
Very emotional, pulls with the heartstrings. That sort of media is the first time I've heard of it to be portrayed, 1984, to be portrayed in that way, and you get like an account of what youngsters went through, what children went through, and obviously it gives you a chance to imagine.
The narrative was really realistic. It was real, and it's a narrative that we never talk about, and I think all the characters, you can really relate to them, and you can see a little bit of yourself in them, and I think that's really going to help people to connect with this.
People have an idea of what it was, but really bringing to life the horror, the death, the sadness, but also those real human tales of the Singhs and how they would look after people that were there, try and help them. I think it will really open people's eyes to it. It was very moving. I saw a lot of people wiping their eyes, and absolutely it is a horrific time that happened to Sikhs. It was a very difficult period.
With the production itself, it's immensely powerful. It's really emotional. Especially for Sikhs, I think it is going to probably have a lot of people in tears. For people that don't know about 1984, just have kind of one image of it, it quickly takes you through just how kind of sudden and brutal the whole thing was. So I think Akal Publishers have done an amazing job. I think everyone should definitely support this as much as they can. And the main focus from the guys at Akal Publishers is to look back upon 1984 and focus on the innocent lives that were lost.
Today was quite extraordinary for me, because when the play started, I was aware that I was listening to a very familiar voice, and so I recognised that voice with the familiarity I have. But as the play went on, the character kind of took over, and what I found particularly powerful was that as the different scenes were being replayed or recited, I could almost visualise what was going on. So people being crammed in a room, people being crammed into the langar hall, people trying to get out under the cover of darkness. It's almost like you could feel, you could see and visualise what was going on.